A brand new clip from the upcoming Star Wars Battlefront II courtesy of IGN showcases a brief portion of the game's campaign, including a section that shows off some stealth gameplay. The footage below places you in the robotic shoes of a droid, who seems to be tasked with having to infiltrate a base and gain some sort of reconnaissance on the people within. It's only a brief look at the game, but shows off something that the first game didn't have at all, which is an actual story. With the game less than a month away from releasing, anticipate more information releasing as we get closer to its launch date. In case you missed it, we recently got a chance to visit EA's corporate headquarters and go hands-on with some of the single-player aspects of the game. You can find a brief snippet of that below. So speaking of story, since you are talking about the point of view of the Empire, would you say from a game design standpoint that this gave you more freedom, or was it more restrictive? Mei Ling Tan. Well, when we first started out to figure out what made Iden who she is, we were working with a core that already existed, based on what DICE had already built with the first Battlefront. There were a lot of core abilities that the troopers already had. So we tried to draw from that as much as possible, as much as it made sense. But we knew we had to step it up a bit more, and give her more abilities that could convey that feeling of her being an elite trooper. She has more reach than what a normal trooper would usually have. So once we figured out we needed to expand beyond what DICE already had with normal troopers, that's where ideas like, okay, we need to give her a companion droid. We also wanted to inject a different flavor in terms of combat. Like what you see with the stealth mechanics. That was something that would not make a lot of sense in multiplayer, for example. But in the single-player campaign, it made a lot more sense. The pace was a bit more slowed down, players had a bit more time to assess their surroundings, to be able to read the battlegrounds, to be able to absorb the story. So a lot of those mechanics came hand in hand with the experience that we wanted to focus on for the campaign. Those were then floated to DICE and Lucasfilm, to make sure that it fit in with this larger product that they wanted to build. Star Wars Battlefront II is set to launch on November 17th.